Shankaram, Siva Shankaram. In this video, let us learn stanza 19 of Thiruvempavai along with the meaning in English.
திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். உங்கையில் பிள்ளை உனக்கே அடைக்கலம் என்று அங்க பழம் சோர் புதுகுமெம் அச்சத்தால். உங்கையில் பிள்ளை உனக்கே அடைக்கலம் என்று அங்க பழம் சோர் புதுகுமெம் அச்சத்தால். எங்கள் பெருமான் உனக்கொன்று ஒரே போங்கில் எங்கொங்கை நண்பரல்லார் தோள் சேரற்க. எங்கள் பெருமான் உனக்கொன்று ஒரே போங்கில் எங்கொங்கை நண்பரல்லார் தோள் சேரற்க. எங்கை உனக்கல்லாது எப்பணியும் செய்யற்க. கங்குல் பகல் எங்கண் மற்றொன்று காணற்க. எங்கை உனக்கல்லாது எப்பணியும் செய்யற்க. கங்குல் பகல் எங்கண் மற்றொன்று காணற்க. இங்கே பரிசே எமக்கிங்கொள் நல்குதியில் எங்கெழிலன் ஞாயிறு எமக்கேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
The following explanation is to understand the word-by-word meaning of this verse in English. For a more insightful interpretation, please watch the analysis video on Thiruvempavai, the link for which is in the description below. The first two lines have a couple of interpretations. Unkayil pillai, that is the child in your arms, unakke adekalam, you are the only refuge to it. Endru, anga, a palanchol, that paramodi. Paramolina Tamil proverb or that saying. So this saying, Pudukkum em achattal, acham is fear. So I have a fear, or because of my fear that this saying may change its meaning. Now what does this mean? She is telling God, Lord Shiva, that you are my only refuge. And I have a fear that suddenly this whole proverb may change its meaning and you will stop being my only refuge. I am a child in your arms. So don't you think you are my only refuge? This is one way of interpreting this. Another way of interpreting this is, now suppose there are two friends and one friend has a child in her arms, the other does not, and this friend who's got the child gives the other friend her child, and this becomes a very common practice. Then what happens is, this child that you acquire or that you have in your arms, you are responsible for that child. So you slowly start getting attached to that child. So this is the inner meaning is, suppose you start acquiring a small desire in your mind. That desire keeps becoming bigger and bigger. You start getting distracted from your only desire, which should be Lord Shiva. So this is also another interpretation of these lines. Suddenly this old saying that when you acquire the child, Pudukkum em achattal, I have a fear that this will become my new way of life, that I will acquire a new desire and it will take me away from you who should be my only desire. So now let us go to the next three lines, because the next three lines is what she wishes Shiva to bestow her. Engal Peruman, oh my master, unakundru uraipom kel, let me tell you something, please listen. எங் கொங்கை நின் அன்பர் அல்லார் தோள் சேரற்க. தோள் is the shoulder. என் கொங்கை, my breast. நின் அன்பர் அல்லார், anyone other than your devotee, let it not join. That means let me not get wedded or let me not get married to someone who is not your loving devotee. என் கை உனக் அல்லாது எப்பணியும் செய்யற்க. Let my hands not do service to
anyone other than you. So that means if I do service, I should do it only to you. Kangul, Pagal Yang Kan. Kangul means iravu, that is night. Pagal is the dawn. Yang Kan, my eyes. Matru Ondrum, that is anything other than you. Kanaka, should not see. So you should not see anything other than you. Night and day, I should see only you, and I should not see anything else. So these are the three conditions she's telling him. She's telling Lord Shiva. Ingip parise, in this manner or this nature, Yamak Kenkon, O my king, Nalgudiyel, if you can bestow these three things to me, then Yengelil, Yen Nyayiru, Nyayiru means sun, Yengelil, Ilpuradu, Ililda. So wherever it rises, what do I care? What is it? It's not my concern. So wherever the sun rises is really not my concern. That is a natural phenomenon. But my only three conditions to you are that I should be wedded to someone who is your loving devotee, because if I get wedded to someone else, then I will probably miss you and I cannot worship you probably. The next thing is I should do service only to you. I don't want to do service to anyone else. And the third one is I should not say anything or anyone other than you only. So you should be my only desire. You should be my final destination. Thiruvempavai. Oh girl, wake up and sing so. Let this be your only passion. Let this be your only destination. That is Lord Shiva. Let him be your only destination. O Lord, just as the old saying goes, you are the only refuge for a child in your hands. You are my only refuge. Out of fear that this ancient proverb may change its meaning, please listen to what we say. We should get wedded to none other than your loving devotees. We should do service to none other than you. Night and day, let our eyes see only you and none other. O King, if you could bestow us your grace in this manner, then it would not concern us as to where the sun rose from. O girl, wake up and sing to this Lord.
Ingi parise yemakkingo nalgudiyil ingelil nyayiru yemakelur empavai. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.